Are we record? Mm-hmm. All right. Hey guys, Pastor Ryan here. Just wanted to catch you up on what's going on in the world of disciple group leaders. Don't forget, you're going to get these videos every week on Connect 22. 4 things you need to know this week. Number 1, February the 4th at 6:30 is our onboarding night for groups. We need you there between 6 and 6:15. And then anybody wanting to be in a group at the church 1122, they need to come that night. That's where we're going to tell them what groups are and how to get in a group. The second thing is if you're watching this and you were not here this past Monday, January the 14th, at our training, one of our spiritual formation team members will be calling you and getting you called up. The third thing you need to know is this: Connect 22. We worked extensively on it Monday night, this past Monday at training, and so we just want to encourage you to keep getting on there maybe once or twice a week and just really getting comfortable with it. As we progress into disciple groups, it's going to become the tool that we use for curriculum, attendance check, roster maintenance, all of those things. So the more chance you get just to spend in it, playing with it, the better. And the fourth thing is this: this curriculum is on Connect 22. Should be the same place you got this link to this video. And it's week 2 for RECT. And like I said, we're going to start. I said this the other night at training. We're going to start putting all the curriculum up on Connect 22, and we want you to go ahead and start using it. The other thing we're going to do as we do these videos each week is I just want to highlight something in curriculum each week that will help you teach what we're trying to teach. So this week in service, we talked about Philip and the eunuch, and he used what he had where he was to share the gospel. The big push this week in this curriculum, as you go verse by verse, is that what engages the heart and what God uses often to woo people to surrender their lives to Him is kind of the conversation about the gospel. And so it's not just the job of the preacher, but all believers should be able to articulate their faith, and all believers should be articulating their faith. And so all the curriculum kind of boils down this week to the 1 degree challenge, and it's this. The 1 degree challenge is share your faith every day with 2 people. Now that could be believers and non-believers. It could be people you're trying to lead their life to surrender life to Jesus. It could be people you just want to talk about the faith with. But the push and what we really want to make sure we communicate is that when you're able to teach something, you've grasped the concept. And so we've got a lot of believers who believe in Jesus and trust Jesus, but have not forced themselves to share what they know or teach what they know or communicate the gospel. And so even their own personal lives, they're struggling with what does it mean. And so for a week, we want to push our people to go and communicate the gospel. And what we're hoping and praying for, and we know God's going to come through and do, is as our people share the gospel, we think people are going to surrender their lives to Jesus. But not only that, but as our people share the gospel, our people will understand the gospel even more. Last thing I just want to encourage you to do, talking about the gospel, is there's a book called The Explicit Gospel by Matt Chandler. And for anybody who's kind of nervous about not knowing what to say and how to say it, send them to Lifeway.